Macklemore, thank you so much for this interview and congratulations first of all because I know you're dad for the second time, right?
I am. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Alors justement, les questions que j'ai à te poser. Première question, je sais que donc tu es papa pour la deuxième fois, c'est ce que je viens de te dire. Comment tu fais pour être papa et en même temps être en tournée mondiale? Comment tu arrives à gérer ça?
It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's definitely challenging. I think, yeah, Sloane came out on the first, when we first had Sloane, she came out for the last European tour. And she's been out with us a good portion of my touring career since I've had her. This one's weird because I was with my new daughter for about 8 days, 9 days, and then had to leave. So I miss her. I got her some very cute French baby clothes that were a lot of euros, man. Baby clothes in France are expensive.
That's true.
But she's going to look very cute. Her name is actually French. So she's going to look very cute in the clothing, and I'm hoping that will make up for some of my absentness in terms of being a father right now.
Wow, we're proud of that. Really proud. Je voulais également savoir, du coup tu reviens en France pour 2 dates, 2 zéniths. À quoi doit-on s'attendre pour ce show? Comment tu pourrais définir justement cette tournée?
The tour is going very well. The whole tour is sold out. That's been incredible. Sold out far in advance. Paris is probably my favorite city to travel to. I want to live here. I love it.
You can. You're welcome.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been waiting. I just love the people. The people are fantastic. The fans are incredible. Everyone's so passionate. It's beautiful. It's historic. I love walking around. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, wide awake, walked around. I love walking the city and taking it all in. And yeah, the whole tour has been great, but I've been especially looking forward to Paris.
Je voulais qu'on parle de Gemini. La dernière fois, je t'ai eu au téléphone pour parler de Glorious. Maintenant, on sait que l'album, on a eu enfin le temps de pouvoir bien le découvrir. Quel bilan tu tires de cet album et de cet album particulièrement généreux avec beaucoup de collaborations?
I think I'm very proud of the album. I think, it's been received very well, but more importantly than that, I had a great time making it. You want to put your all into it. You want to enjoy the process. I did both of those things. I worked really hard. I got to make it while I was at home. I had a studio in the basement, family upstairs. And I get to do what I love, man. And I worked on an album and put it out in 9 months, which is the fastest I've ever worked. But I don't think it's at the expense of any content or creativity. So I'm proud of it. And the tour has been a nice icing on the cake in terms of, how many people are coming out to the shows here.
Alors justement, en parlant des concerts, il me semble que tu es l'artiste masculin qui te change le plus. C'est impressionnant, je pense que tu as 10 tenues de scène.
I might have to go with maybe 6, 7 different outfits. Some of them are like big costume changes, and some of them are just like, change from this shirt to that shirt. But I definitely run around a lot on stage, so I sweat. Gotta switch it up.
Normal. Alors sur scène justement, c'est important pour toi de véhiculer un message, on le verra ce soir au Zénith de Paris, un message positif, de vivre ensemble tout simplement. Est-ce que c'est important d'avoir ce message, d'être engagé à l'heure où on a un président, ton président qui est Donald Trump aux États-Unis?
Yeah, I think it's not as much about being like, a representative of America. I think that, we're all representatives of the earth, of the world. I think it's, regardless of who the president is, I would still be speaking the same message. And you have a platform when you're on stage, to create whatever environment you want to create on that stage. And I definitely try to take a section of the set and speak on what I'm feeling and equality, leading in the same love, and just where we're at right now and what we're facing and how to overcome it from my vantage point.
Tout à l'heure, on a parlé des nombreuses collaborations qu'il y a sur ton album Gemini. Est-ce que tu es à l'écoute des artistes actuellement et est-ce que tu as des artistes futurs avec qui tu aimerais peut-être travailler, des petites dream collabos?
Who am I listening to right now? I'm listening to a dude named Smino.
Smino?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know Smino?
No, but I'm gonna check.
It's dope.
Okay.
Listen to a song called Anita. The whole album is good, but Anita is super fire.
Okay.
Who else am I listening? I mean, I'm listening to the quintessential, like what's popping right now in terms of rap music. You know, I'm listening to a lot of Migos. I'm listening to, I always listen to jazz. I listen to, you know, a lot of John Coltrane, a lot of Miles.
Your playlist?
I just listen to albums.
Yeah.
This dude Saba's super dope.
Saba, okay, yeah.
Yeah, this Sir, somebody from TDE,
Yeah.
singer, super dope. New Flatbush Zombies, Cardi-B.
Cardi-B.
Haven't listened to it yet, but Smoke Perp and the homie Murder Beats. I haven't even heard it yet. It just came out. I don't even know. But those are some things I'm listening to.
L'interview est diffusée sur YouTube et tu fais partie de ce cercle privilégié des milliardaires sur YouTube. Je parle pas d'argent, mais je parle de ceux qui ont un clip qui ont dépassé le milliard comme Flip Shop. Quel effet ça te fait?
It's crazy when you actually think about the number a billion.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't even wrap my mind around it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy because like that video costs less than like $10,000 and it has 1 billion plays. It's just amazing what you can do with the internet, what you can do with YouTube. You know, it was a huge door that we, you know, got to walk through that opened us up to a whole different world. So, yeah, it's somewhat of a iconic video at this point. It will go down in history. Billionaires Club.
Billionaires Club. Welcome in the club. Dernière chose, alors le rap ça cartonne évidemment aux États-Unis depuis de nombreuses années. C'est également le style qui marche le mieux désormais en France. C'est la musique qui se vend le mieux, qui se stream le mieux. Est-ce que toi, tu as déjà entendu parler de rappeurs français ou de rap français?
I'm bad. I should know. Maybe I would if you said. But it's tough, man, because, like, just to keep it a hundo. Like, I just, like, you saw what I listened to on my phone. It's like whatever is just, like, on iTunes that week, like, that's my access. Like, there's been different times in my life, and I've listened to French rap for sure throughout my life. But in terms of, like, right now, I don't know who's popping over here. But the thing is, I do like to hear about who's popping. Like, I go to Germany, and I have a friend that, like, takes me around in Germany. Like, I know a bunch of German rappers. Like, I'm interested in the French scene. I just don't know anything about it. So it's just about having those conversations and getting hip to what's current.
Si tu veux, on peut terminer l'interview. Je te fais écouter un petit artiste rap français.
It's dope. It's interesting because, like, you know, trap music is such a, you know, there's a formula to it. Just like, you know, there was with, like, boom bap music. Like, there's all just different waves and formulas to it. It's like, like, you know when the pause is gonna come, you know when the ad-lib is gonna come. But it's a vibe. It's dope. It's definitely the wave right now, and it's the music that I'm listening to the most in terms of, you know, any genre of hip-hop music is trap music. So it makes sense that it's, like, you know, gone from the South in the United States and made its way across the world. And it's interesting, too, because, like, you know, I think of, like, France and I think of Germany. Like, there's places in Europe that for a long time there was a very traditional, like, elements, hip-hop, like, this is what it is. You know, like, you guys almost, like, held on to it longer than people did in America.
Yeah. Macklemore, I want to thank you so much.
No, we're not done. We got to keep going.
Thank you so much. That was amazing, and have a good show for tonight.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.